All right, here she comes, Ellen Snyder.
Let the tsunami begin.
The Conservative Diva.
Taking back our country.
Now she's just coming out from the early voting location here in Lantana. And okay, Diva, you were in there about a half an hour by my count. What are your impressions?
My impressions are that one thing I will suggest is that when everybody votes, make sure the number changes on the box after you put your ballot in. Because if it doesn't change, that means your vote's not counted. I am very weary of fraud. I know it's going on.
Yeah.
And if I see it, I'm going to bust them.
That's an excellent point. Now, yesterday there was a poll watcher, a guy that we know, Richard, at the Delray Beach City Hall location. Was there a poll watcher in there today? Did you notice?
In here?
Yeah, when you went to vote?
No, I didn't notice any poll watchers.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't know exactly what to look for. I don't know if they have it written on there. But I didn't notice anybody out of the ordinary, you know, take have you fill out your paperwork and take your ballot and hand you the ballot. Nobody other than those people.
Oh, okay. All right, interesting. Okay, it was good to see yesterday when I voted at City Hall. Our friend Richard from who we know from the REC was a poll watcher, and he was kind of standing behind the table where they were, you know, taking your information, and you know, where I had to show my driver's license. All right, well. Let's hope that it all goes well, but the number did change, so you know your vote was counted. All right.
Yes, it did.
Any other parting?
The number changes right after the second ballot is sucked in. So there's 2 pages with voting on both sides.
Isn't it exciting to fill in those little arrows?
Oh, it was exciting, and I went over it 4 times.
Me too. That's so funny. Yesterday, yeah, I just wanted to make sure I voted the way I wanted to. So anyway, all right.
Now we head to the GOP office to get more materials, and we're gonna hit more houses.
You betcha.
All right.
All right, here we are doing Lake Clark Shores, just like the lady said. This is the Conservative Diva. I'm Daria DiGiovanni, and I'm interviewing the lovely Kathy Robbins. So, Kathy, how are you feeling about things so far? We have 2 weeks left to go until the election.
I'm so excited. We hear Republicans are voting in droves, and so I'm very excited to be out here in the neighborhood passing out our candidate packets and talking to people who are very much in favor of taking out the trash on November 2nd.
Yay!
And they're saying that they're going to vote, and I'm very, very happy.
Now, have you early voted yet?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
Not yet.
Well, I early voted yesterday in downtown Delray Beach at City Hall, and I was excited that I had to wait in line for 35 minutes.
Wonderful.
I took that as a good sign, and I ran into some people there in front of me in line who had started out at Hagen Ranch out in West Delray, and the parking lot was so crowded and so jammed that she said they circled around a couple times and then they decided to drive to East Delray. So
that's great.
Yeah. So I'm hoping
news.
that this turnout is good for Republicans and good for our country.
Well, it means we're doing our job too.
Yes.
We're getting out there, we're talking to people, we're listening to them, which is very, very important, and providing them with a way to change things in the United States in this election.
Yes.
And that's what I'm very determined to be a part of, very determined to have happen.
Yeah. Me too. And it feels so good. It's a way also to channel sort of, I think, that anxiety and that concern and that anger into meaningful action.
Yes, and even sitting down packing candy bags, you feel like you're doing something important for your country. That makes me very happy because I want a free country for my children and my grandchildren. And this is the only way to do it. We've got to get out there. We've got to walk the streets. We have to talk to our neighbors. And we have to encourage people to get out and vote. There's way too much apathy in this country about voting. People are not paying attention, and before you know it, their freedoms are going to be gone, and they're going to say, what happened?
Yeah.
Well, we're out there to tell them what's going to happen if they don't get out and vote.
Well, and I would also submit, don't go out and vote unless you do your homework and know what's going and understand what's going on. And if you do know what's going on and you're angry about it, then get out and do something about it. Like,
don't just sit there and throw beer cans at the TV.
Right.
I had one man tell me I was throwing beer cans at my TV until I got up and got involved in a candidate's campaign. And, you know, a lot of us feel like that. Maybe not beer cans, but you feel like throwing something at the TV because you're hearing so much that is wrong with our country. Well, that's true. There is a lot wrong with our country. But we, the people, have the power to change that.
Yes, we do.
And it doesn't matter if you're young or old or in between. You can get out and do something to make a difference.
That's right, people. It's still our country, people. Let's fight. Let's take it back.
That's right.
All right. Thanks, Kathy. We'll be on our way.